Alright, this is my setup for my follow-up video. Includes as much as I could include. The labels on the cups, the labels on the jars. The healing pens, some of the ones I've made. The information about what I'm doing. The various mixes, the coils and the zinc, and the switch, etc. This is my setup here. Okay, it's March 3rd, 2020, 2:33 in the afternoon. I want to make my follow-up video for the Keshe experiments. I want to talk quickly. You can review if you want. Some of you know I made the Keshe healing pens. These are all healing pens. They actually take pain away. I've used them many times. I've given quite a few away. They work. The Keshe technology works. So I thought, if he's going to say, 1 cup, 1 life can save your life from virus and cancer and high blood pressure and diabetes and everything else, then I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. And if I'm going to tell people go ahead and drink it, then I have to drink it myself. So some of you saw my first video and I drank it. It wasn't so good. That was mix number 1. I put in way too much salt. So I got gun shy and I made mix number 2. Had not enough salt. It didn't work properly. Although it's gone clear and looks good. I made the third one, mix number 3, with Keshe's exact program. 50 grams of salt to 1 liter of water. That's right. I want to point out, you notice I labeled everything. Beautiful Keshe recipe water. Ooh, yes, indeed, beautiful. Because water responds. Label and work with love and healing intention. This is always important. It's always important. Part of life, right? Work with love and healing intention. Now, I used 14 gauge copper wire coils, nano coating with a torch. I'm doing it a second time. As Mr. Keshe says, very slowly, very slowly. Make sure every part is bright red. That's right. 1 coil is bare, but 1 is nano coated with a torch. I used zinc. This is a strip of zinc here I bought for my other Keshe experiments, including the pens and all of that, and making the GANs material. Zinc, but I've also added this, which has a switch on it to turn the power on and off to the projects, which are electrified with the zinc and the bare copper on the outsides, nano-coated copper down the middle. Burned. Zinc. I built my bridge. You need a bridge. And the nano-coated coil will hang without touching the other coils. Like that. Has to hang in the middle. According to my notes, the bare copper coil and the zinc attach together to the positive side of a battery. The nano coil attaches to the bottom. First we need water. And it separates this GANs material out of the water. He says don't ever drink or touch that GANs material. Only drink the clear water. And you can clear it a number of ways. Mix number 3. I electrified it twice. I let it settle. It became very clear. I used this siphon right up here. Alright, I use this siphon pump, which I just bought. Nice little siphon pump. To pump mix 3 out of this large jar, down close to the GAN's material without disturbing it in any way. I pumped it into this jar. This jar is full of mix 3, which I plan to use very soon, and I will be tasting it as well. I put it into a spray bottle because he says put it into a spray bottle, put it on your masks and stuff like that. I've been putting it on myself where I need it and where I want it, just because I believe that this stuff has healing power. That's right. You know, you can pray and you can do all of that, and of course if you get an answer and a miracle, lucky you. Otherwise, plan to take care of yourself and your friends and strangers. So here it is. Here's my thing. As I say, label everything. Label it all. Because water knows. Like air knows. Everything responds. There is an intelligent design. We know that. So, Keshe Technology experiments. My healing pens work. These work. You can make them yourself. Look it up. They're called pain pens. I call them healing pens. 1 cup, 1 life. This stuff right here, I used litmus paper. I tested it. Mix number 3, off the charts in a high alkali pH. Cancer, virus can't live in this environment. Okay. What I'm going to do now is test the litmus balance of this water. Put this right in here. Soak it with the water. Oh my goodness. Let it dry a bit. That's high above 8. Cancer, things like that can't live in that type of environment. Apparently viruses can't either. Has to be super strong to live in that environment. So you do that. That's the whole point of it, right? And I'm going to conclude my video as quickly as possible. You can do this at home. Take a jar, mix your water, mix it properly, 1 liter with 50 grams of salt. Electrify it, separate it, use it. I sip it and drink it. I drink it right out of there with this. My pH balance has gone from a 6.3 to a 7.3. Boom, in just a matter of days. And I'm more protected from virus and cancer and so forth like that. And if I felt a sickness coming on or knew a friend, I would tell them, try this. So there it is, my update video, short and sweet. Always remember, label and work with love and healing intention. That's right. Now I've done this, I can get back to my music.